Hey everybody,
Hi everyone,
Mr. and Mrs. Traveler here.
ElleKosGlam in this beautiful setting.
Welcome everybody to the fabulous Hyatt Ziva, where we are spending our time this week, being as we are not on a cruise ship for the main reason.
Not yet.
For those of you watching this video after the fact, we'll be getting started with the meat of the subject here in a minute. We're just allowing a few people to get on board.
Yes.
In the meantime, just want to tell you guys what a fabulous resort this is, and if you're ever thinking about doing something before the cruising resumes, or if you want to do something a little bit different, I'm telling you guys, this place has stolen my heart. And that's a lot to say for a resort for a cruise guy.
I want to say hey to Stan, who's the first one to log on. Hi, Queen. Jerry Alexander, and I can't really see everybody else that's logging on. Thank you so much for joining us. We have some news for you. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. We work out here working hard for you guys.
Yes, I see. Who was that? Social. Was it Cooper? I can't. It went away.
Social couple tree. I think I want to say.
Yeah.
Social couple premier. Social couple premier. How you doing?
He said, "Oh, look at the water." Yeah, absolutely. So this is the beautiful Caribbean Sea here behind us.
There it is.
This is the only resort that I know of here in Cancun that is surrounded on, it's on a peninsula, so it's surrounded by water on three sides of the property, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
This is the closest you'll get to Hawaii. If you
Yeah.
love Hawaii settings, this resort is the closest you'll get.
All right, everybody, so let's talk. We got kind of a lot to talk about, what's going on
Yes.
in the cruising world. Stay tuned for reviews and tours of this particular place here if you guys want to check it out. Highly recommend.
This is
Yeah.
our #1 resort.
Yeah.
#1 and 1.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on. If you have not seen, already, the CDC made an announcement just today, which is breaking news, and it will be followed up later on today if it hasn't already been so, from the White House making their particular statements. So they said basically in a nutshell that those folks that have been vaccinated do not have to wear a mask anymore or social distance.
Cruise Talk said, what a week.
And first of all, we want to take time out and press pause and thank you for Cruise Talk.
Thank you, Cruise Talk.
For manning the business while we are away, in addition to his portion of the business.
Yes, he actually
handling our
have
part,
a
so.
full-time other job that he does. Plus he covered for us, so thank you so much, Cruise Talk. We love him, we appreciate him.
Yep.
I trust him. That's my brother from another mother, and if you call him, make sure you just comment below and say hi to Cruise Talk down below. Because he's handling everything while we here enjoying ourselves for my birthday week. Thank you so much, Cruise Talk.
Yeah, so, and you guys know, so again, the CDC made the announcement today that if you've been vaccinated, they're releasing the mandates on masks and social distancing. So there's kind of a broad statement, because of course what we want to know is, what does that mean for the cruise line? That's all we care about, really. I mean, obviously in our everyday lives, we do care about that because we want to get back to normal. We want to get back to living our lives without all these restrictions. So obviously that's important. But for many of you who have been pent up in your homes for the last year and some months,
almost 2 years,
you want to know what's going on in the cruising world. So, and you guys have heard us say this over the course of time, that these big industries like the cruise lines have lobbyists. They have people with their ears to the track on what's going on. And Carnival never broke from the ranks on keeping their cruise ships here in the U.S. They didn't do it like the other cruise lines did and start going from the foreign ports like Nassau and Jamaica, wherever else. They stuck with their guns on there. And now they come out with a pretty bold statement, which has said, we're going to start these 3 cruise ships, the Vista, the Horizon, and the Breeze, starting July 4th. So, and of course, a lot of us are like, okay, what's
next?
Okay, so what? What does that mean? Do we have to wear masks? Do we have to be vaccinated? Is there social distancing? What's going on? And that's been our biggest frustration with the CDC all this time, is just the know-nothingness from the lack of guidance. They just want to keep saying the cruise ships are petri dishes for this disease, which is absolutely not true. Did they get caught off guard last year? Yeah. Did a lot of other people get sick from being in venues with a lot of people? Yeah, but they can't prove where that came from. So the cruise lines took a really bad rep on that, guys.
They have to jump through some car wheels and hoops to get us to where we are right now.
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you can hear us, okay? Because it's very windy and the
waves
ocean
are loud.
is crashing. Thumbs up if you can hear us.
Where's it going with that? So anyway, yeah, we all want to know what's going to be the deal for the cruise ship. So I have a feeling now, with this announcement today, we're going to have a lot more guidance. My suspicion is, guys, and I'm going to stick to my guns on this, we're going to be required to be vaccinated on these cruise ships at least until the CDC order expires, which will be October 31st of this year. So I fully expect that if you want to do a cruise up through October of this year, you're going to have to be vaccinated. I just believe that's what's going to happen, and it may extend past that, but I don't know. At some point, for them to fill up all these ships that they've got there, they're going to have to drop the vaccine mandate. There's no way Carnival Cruise Lines by themselves is going to fill up every Carnival Princess ship that they have with just vaccinated folks. It's just not going to happen.
I appreciate everybody that's coming on. I see Cynthia Dixon is on. That's my girl. How you doing? Everybody who commented below, Valerie Toussaint is on. Cruise Talk is discussing below. He said, no mask for this guy. So I don't blame him one bit. And we're going to go ahead and tell you thank you for joining us. And if you're ready to book, please call 877-697-4470, or we can be reached at www.mr-traveler.com. Me and Mr. Traveler cannot see the screen, so we trust in that you can see us. Thank you for the thumbs up. I do see all the thumbs up coming through that you can hear us. Thank you so much. Comment below and let us know your feelings on this new ruling, quote unquote, from CDC. Are they being fair? You know, do you feel like you're forced to take the vaccination? Are you okay with it? Go ahead and comment below and let us know.
Yeah, and therein is the big debate, because you've got from one end of the spectrum to the other on whether or not we should be vaccinated. And of course, at the end of the day, let me say this. Let's use Disney World as an example. We have a very highly congested group of people at Disney World. Orange County in Florida has just reduced their social distancing mandate from 6 feet down to 3 feet.
3 feet.
So it's fully suspected that Disney World is going to increase their capacity now at Disney World resorts. Well, they're not mandating people to be vaccinated to go there. What they are mandating is for people to wear the masks and be somewhat socially distant. So that may be a good litmus test for how the cruise lines handle going forward. I don't know.
That's a good suggestion.
But the problem is, again, goes back to the cruise line has been a fall guy since day one.
They've been
the
finger pointed.
And the CDC has already came out with partial guidance on this, saying that I believe it's 95% of the passengers have to be vaccinated and 98% of the crew. So how do you regulate that? How do you mandate that? I don't know. But we've also learned some other things too, that they suspect that if you had the vaccine, you won't have to worry about going on guided shore excursions. So in other words, when you pull up to the port, you can go off and do your own thing as long as you're vaccinated. So that's one thing that we did learn. In addition to the requirement that the CDC had put in place, where you have to be separated at dinner and then you have to take a bite, put your mask on while you're chewing. It seems like all that has went away with the asterisk vaccine next to it. So that's why I fully suspect that you're going to need vaccinations at least through November, guys. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Somebody asked, how is it at the resort right now with the CDC ruling, and how is it with us wearing masks or not wearing masks here at the resort?
CDC has no
say
here
over Mexico.
Right. So
free as a bird here.
So what they're doing,
but you still have to be safe.
Yeah, what they're doing here at the resort, which is a little bit different from the last time that we're here.
Somebody want to know what's our experience.
Yeah, it's been really great. So here's the thing. I don't think that they're at full capacity here, but it is quite a few people here.
There's some floors that's blocked off
So
for COVID.
I'll say that. So now, this time when we came, it has signs around that says, you know, social distancing, obviously, but it says that we recommend use of the mask.
Yeah.
So
they don't force you to wear it, but they recommend it.
there's only a couple of venues in here where you have to wear the mask, and that is going to get the COVID test here, which we're both negative. Yay!
Yay! We had our test yesterday. It wasn't bad either.
And then when you go into the main buffet, you have to have your mask on until you sit down and eat and all that. Other than that, I mean, we've been walking around pretty much maskless for the most part while we're like this, nobody
We've
around
been
us.
outside the whole time.
When we get into tight quarters with people, we'll throw it on.
Yes.
You know, but for the most part, we've been pretty much wide open.
We actually was on the excursion all day yesterday. The day before that, we're going to show some footage of Islam Mujeres. I hope I said that correctly. And we decided to take golf carts all around the island, and then we went on a speedboat. So Mr. Traveler was a captain. He drove me around, and you will see all the funny show. I'm not gonna edit not one funny moment out. You're gonna see everything.
The screaming?
You're gonna see the screaming. You're gonna see all that on the video. So make sure you stay tuned for our tour of Isla Mujeres, and also this beautiful, beautiful resort. This has been hands down my favorite place to go since the pandemic.
Yeah.
This is the closest we've gotten to cruising.
Yeah.
This place is immaculate. When I say it's clean, it's clean.
With the entertainment,
and safe.
the food,
Oh, you
the
can't beat
excursions that we did around here, it felt like we were on a cruise.
it. You
I'll be
have
very
to
honest with you.
literally pace yourself eating. We haven't had a bad meal yet.
Right.
It's just been awesome, and we're gonna cover all that for you.
Right. All right. So, so stay tuned for further updates as we learn more and more about this. Hopefully, now that the CDC has come up with this ruling today,
Yes.
in addition to the statements that they made about the shore excursions and the dining, hopefully within the next day or maybe early next week, we'll start learning more and more about what's going on with the cruise line. Not coincidentally, they started their hearings with the lawsuit for cruising, which was started by Florida. They started that last Wednesday. So I'm sure there's a lot of heat, a lot of pressure. Of course, there's a lot of economics tied behind the cruise industry.
That's right.
But no other industry has been put through the ropes like they have.
ringer.
Yeah, I mean, this
Literally.
it's bad. And
One time for cruising.
Yeah.
One time for cruising. We're almost there, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging in there all year with us. Thank you, Mr. Traveler, for keeping us updated on what's going on. He worked very hard. Him and Cruise Talk has been on the phone every single day, talking about things that's going on. Even though we are in Mexico, we are still working. It's almost like not even being on a vacation, because we're here for you. We want to make sure you have this experience that we have, and we want to test it out, and we're the guinea pigs, and we're going to test it to make sure you can come out here and have a good time. Me and Mr. Traveler was talking about this resort. Even the most cheapest room here, you still get an ocean view, and you still get the experience of the entire resort.
we're actually standing right next door to the cheapest rooms in the resort, and you are seeing the view that they have.
This is their view.
This is their view, and literally, this is the building is
One
maybe
time for cruising.
the building is maybe 5 feet behind where we are, and then look how far I am to the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 steps.
Over there is cliffs.
14 steps to the water.
14 steps to the water.
So,
And that is the most cheapest room here.
yeah. Yeah,
Right?
there.
Everybody has an ocean view.
Yep.
It's insane.
Yep.
This place is off the hook. I'm telling you, it's lit.
So-
and it blew my mind. As my birthday gift, I said I have to redo Mr. Traveler's birthday gift, because it wasn't as good as this. This is like Hawaii. That's the only thing I can compare it to.
I always try to top you now.
You topped me. You did. And he had the room decorated and everything, and I was emotional. We're gonna show all day. He pulled the camera out. Ugly tears, crocodile tears. I cried them. But I appreciate each and every one of you. thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And I'm just so emotional about my birthday gift.
You know it's a good trip when you sit there and you laugh, you talk, you get some rest. Sometimes you talk about deep stuff and shed a little tear every now and then.
Yeah.
That's a great vacation when you can just get like exercise all your emotions, right?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm gonna get off before I cry a fountain of tears. But thank you so much, each and every one of you. We appreciate you.
So this, I think, is an excellent option if you're not a fan of the vaccines or you want to kind of wait and let the cruise lines work this stuff out. Come on down. This is it's great here. You guys will have a good time. I guarantee you that.
Guarantee you have to try this place. This is my favorite resort. To me, it blew Star out. And Star is really, really nice, but this is on a different level. I can't compare this resort to anything. The only thing I can compare this resort to is Hawaii. That's it.
It does remind me of Hawaii.
It's got a Hawaiian feeling to it. So thank you so much for watching today.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna go back and look at the comments because
Should we go live again when we get home?
It's so bright here. It's hard for us to see the
can't
thing.
see
So
no one's coming. I think I see Auntie Gladys on there. If Auntie Gladys is on there, hi Auntie Gladys.
So we'll come back and do our usual Sunday live when we get back home, guys, and chit chat with you all where you can actually read the comments a little bit better.
Thank you for all my birthday cards and gifts.
We did actually meet up with one of our subscribers who just happened to be down here.
Yeah.
CJ Kyles, you guys see him on here a lot
Yes.
of times. So he was down here and he actually went with us on the boat trip yesterday. So we had a wonderful time.
I think they went home today, but
Yeah.
we appreciate them. Thank you so much. It was such a nice couple. Very warm couple, very easy to hang out with. We just had a ball.
Yipper. All right, everybody. We'll see you back stateside.
Life's short.
Have fun.
See the world. See you tomorrow.
Go on to see it.
We go live tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Now I got to figure out how to turn this off because I can't see.